welcome back to Velox 18. We're chilling at the house. It is Tuesday morning. Had a blast at Dollywood over the weekend, hanging out with Just Truckin' and the Just Truckin' fam. You know, T-Dubs, Tank, everybody else. Even Gigi was there, so it was a pleasure to meet all you guys. We really had a blast. We appreciate your guys' generosity. You guys rock. That was really a ton of fun to hang out with them. And now we're home, man. Monday, yesterday, I had a couple meetings to take, and so we're working on some things. Truck is still for sale. Truck's for sale. Have a couple offers on it, but I'm kind of holding out to see if anyone wants to pay full price closer to the end of the year, because everyone needs to buy something by the end of the year. If they had a good year, they got to spend that money, or else they're going to pay Uncle Sam taxes. So they got to buy some equipment so they can depreciate it and not pay taxes. So the closer it gets to January 1, the more people are going to be willing to kind of, they're going to be looking for equipment to buy. So I'm kind of holding out to see if anyone wants to pay full price or close to full price. But for now, we got a couple offers in. I'm not ready. I'm not at the point where I'm ready to take those offers, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But anyway, so did that yesterday, and then so today is Tuesday, and we are looking for loads. Woke up this morning at 7 o'clock and just hit the load board. Started looking, and man, it's slim pickings out here off the spot market. If you don't know what spot market freight is, basically in trucking, you got contract freight, and then you've got all the leftovers, and the spot market is just the leftovers. So in a slower freight market, the leftovers, it's like when you have your whole family over, there's not going to be as many leftovers. All right, imagine that. There's more trucks than there are loads, so there's more fat guys in the room to eat up all the turkey and gravy and mashed potatoes. And so you go for the leftovers, and there's not a lot there. But anyway, so that's what the load board is. The spot market is all the leftovers. There's not a ton of leftovers for me right now, and when that's your main meal, like it has been for me, that's not a good thing. So that's what some of my meetings yesterday were about. That's why it was worth losing a day of revenue, because I got to strategize about how I'm going to shift my business, and that has to do with selling the truck, that has to do with pivoting my business, that has to do with getting stuff that's more dedicated and getting a business model that works better for where I'm at now and the changed dynamics of this market that we're in. So anyway, all that to say, yeah, I'll catch up with you guys a little bit later on, because my load doesn't pick up till really late tonight. But after we roll the music, I'll go ahead and throw in all this stuff from Dollywood, and I'll show you guys all the fun we had at Dollywood with Just Truckin'. So you guys ready for that? Yeah. All right, roll the music.
Right here. You cold now?
Gussie Bear.
He wants to be loved. Right, I'm hot in my jacket, but
Alright, we're coming down here. Gus, say robbery. Robbery. We're going into the tunnel. What do you think? Oh, you gotta steer. Getting whiplash. All right. Gus is going on one of the bigger rides. He barely even fits in that seat. He's so small.
Lord help me.
Maggie.
Welcome to the Skyrider. For your safety, please remain seated and hold on to your restraint at all times. Enjoy your ride.
It is a kiddie ride, but it's a bigger kiddie ride.
He's
there it goes. Let's see.
And he's big enough.
There it goes. There it is.
Woo!
Wow. Yeah, where's the bare feet? Oh, they're straight out. Whoa, it's so high.
I can't believe he's doing that.
But he's still smiling. All right, that was good.
Yay!
All right, we're going on the
Dolly
Express.
Underway, those in the last few cars will come to San Depot, wake about to Depot Master Bus and connector
You guys see?
Matt out there.
You guys see who that is back
So
there?
we'll be back in a day or two, a week at the most, but we've never been gone longer than a week.
Hanging out with the Just Truckin' crew at Dollywood.
if you look up the white car engineer, Al, he's the one responsible for getting us up with our mountain summit today.
We're gonna walk, bud.
All right, let's go.
They asked you not to take strollers. The blanket's dragging on this part. Jesse, is a tunnel of lights.
I thought of it. That was pretty intense.
Walk up the slope, guys, come on.
All right, wasn't that cool? Wasn't that cool? Yeah, I think so too. Dollywood was awesome, and it was a blast. It was a blast. So what I'm doing right now is I have my reefer door open here. Make sure I don't hit anything. So basically I just got like a little bit of dust in here, but there's also some of this like little crud, and some of it's kind of stuck. So I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this out because I'm at the house and I got my hose and I got a little, I don't have a pressure washer, but you know, I got a little nozzle. I can turn the pressure up a little bit. But anyway, so I figured I'd just rinse it out because last time I was trucking, there was some moisture, so it got some of this crap on here. So I want to get some of that off if I can. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Doesn't look half bad. Little dirty right here at the front, but it's kind of like just stained, so whatever. If I wanted to get crazy, I could get a brush and probably get it even better, but it is good enough for government work. Cool. All right, wanted to do that before the sun went down, so we got that taken care of, and now we'll dry it out. Before we go, I read some reviews and I can go pick this load up early according to most of the reviews. So I'm gonna go over there as soon as my wife gets home from taking Lucy to hip hop dance class. Yes, my little white daughter is doing hip hop dance. And once she gets back from that, I'm gonna do some laundry while she does that, and then I'll hit the road, man. It'll be dark by then, but that's what we'll fast forward to next. Hit the road, Jack. All right, it's time to put this thing in the wind and point those red lights towards the house and get on our way. So we will do that. Just got to get out of this driveway, which is always a little bit of a challenge. Not the easiest driveway to get in and out of. I'm actually going to move the trailer over a little bit. I feel like starting out with the trailer a little closer to the house is advantageous. So I will move it over so long as I can not hit the carport. All right, we got out of the driveway without incident, and this is the toughest part of being an OTR truck driver. You know, leaving the house, leaving the family behind. You know, I've done the local thing before, and that is a grind. And so I don't downplay the local grind at all, because I've been there, I've done that. It's just a different grind when you go to the OTR side. It's more like a mental and emotional grind. You know, it's kind of tough to leave your family and do that, but we gotta do what we gotta do. You know, I'm leaving them for the next at least like 8 or 9 days, probably 10 or 11. I took 5 days off to go to Dollywood, and then kind of ended up, well, really it was just a one-day trip to Dollywood, but I took the day before as a travel day, and then Sunday, and then I had the meetings on Monday, and then I wanted to find a load this morning, but the loads just didn't work out. And so anyway, I just kind of, I took enough days off already. Took enough days off, so I had to predetermine to drive through the weekend, and so that's what we're gonna do. And that's a whole, like, you know, kind of emotional toll when you know you're leaving for 10, 12, 14 days, however long it's gonna be. You know, you just kind of, it's a heavier goodbye. You know, you're just like, man, I'm gonna miss these guys. So anyway, I did look for loads that would keep me a little closer to home. The best paying loads I could find out of Tennessee were loads going down to Florida, and the loads going down to Florida were paying okay, like $3 a mile, $3.50 a mile if you're going to North Florida. I got one that was almost $4 a mile going to Jacksonville, so it was like 500 miles or something like that, right? Like I forget how far Jacksonville is, but I want to say I got them up to like almost $4 a mile, something like that. But they there's nothing coming out, and it was multi-stop. So, but there was nothing coming out of Florida. Like it actually seems worse than usual. So anyway, so we ended up with this load. It's going to take us up to Ohio. So that's kind of the first leg of the journey, and then I'll talk more about where we're going and what we're doing this week later on. You know, I'll probably just keep that a secret until the next video, where we're going, what we're doing, all that good stuff. But I do have the weekend pre-booked, so we're ready to rock and roll. I don't have anything booked for next week yet, but I'll probably wait until Thursday or Friday to really start honing in on what I'm going to book for next Monday, Tuesday. So yeah, talk to you guys more about that at a later time. For now, we're just gonna get over here, put a little fuel in, and make this pickup. So let's get rolling. All right, right back over here to General Mills Parkway. Let's see. We are going to the Americold, so we gotta make sure we're in the Americold line. Semi trucks, all right, cool. Left lane, all right, cool. All right, we're gonna get in here, get checked in. Let's see, Americold trucks, use left lane. All Americold, all right. I don't know why it says it twice. It confused me. It confused me. All right. Do I have to stop here to check in though? Kind of seems like, I don't know if I'm supposed to. Oh yeah, there's a thing here. All right, it just got knocked out, but we're gonna get out and see about checking in. All right. So all he said was, he said, okay, he said, where are you headed to? I said, Americold. He said, you ever been here before? I said, nope. He goes, all right, just go ahead and drive on through that first intersection with the blinking, flashing red light stop sign. Drive straight through that one, and then it'll be your first driveway on your left. I said, all right, cool. All righty. So here we go. We're going to go over here and get checked into Americold. All right, so we got checked in 5 hours early, and they gave me a door right away. So that's about as cool as it gets right there. We're back into dock number 7. Slide the tandems, open the doors, and disconnect the red air line. So said once they get done loading me, they'll come out, and they'll knock on my door, and then give them about 15 minutes, and then they'll have my paperwork ready. So let's go do it. I got this sweatshirt on, and it's actually warm out here right now. It's got to be like 60 something degrees, because it's not cold at all. I kind of regret throwing this sweatshirt on, but I don't know, it's like rainy out, so I just assumed it would be kind of chilly, being November and rainy, but it's kind of a warm rain. Warm rain has always been the worst to me, which I know I live in the South now. I can't cry about that. That's gonna be every summer, but even in the wintertime it got warm rain. There's dart number 7, so up against the wall right there. Back me up against the wall. But yeah. Oh yeah, it's actually pretty tight against that wall, so I'm gonna have to open my doors up before I even get in that hole. Doors open, man. Doors open, man. Now watch them swing. Watch them swing. Sorry. Now gas brake dip. Gas brake dip. Oh, if you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't. It's okay. That's okay. It's okay. So we are getting it backed in up against, there's like a pole, and then there's a curb, and then there's a wall. So I'll watch out for all of the above. All right, we're in like Flint, and we're gonna see how long this takes. So we're pulling in here at like 9:07. We're in the dock at 9:28, and that's just because I stopped and I ate my snack out here before I before I went and checked in. So pretty much as soon as we walked in and checked in, we got a dock. And it took me a little while to maneuver around, move my tandems, all that stuff. Maybe like 5 minutes to get into dock. It took me like a minute and a half, I don't know. That's how short of a time frame it is. We're talking about like half minutes are included in the thing here. So we just got straight into a dock. That's all that matters. And then we'll see how long this takes to get us loaded. And then we're gonna start heading down the road up north into Kentucky right after we get loaded. So let's see how long this takes. All right, it's 11 o'clock, and we got our bills. We're ready to rock and roll out of here. We're getting out of here 3 hours before our appointment time. All of the reviews we saw online, they came true. They came true. This place is awesome. This is the Americold over here for General Mills. It's like on General Mills property over here in Murfreesboro. So I just gotta switch this to continuous. Sorry, this is gonna be loud. So this load has to be on continuous. As you can see, the rain rolled in, and we're ready to take off, man. Ready to take off. to this 1-9 fuel stop over here in Sonora, Kentucky. And last time we were here, all the way in the back, there was plenty of parking. So I'm hopeful that that's the case this time, and that we can you know, get back here and get parked up without any problems. We had some pretty heavy rain there just like 5 miles ago, and I know that the rain is kind of moving mostly west to east, but slightly north as well. So yeah, I think there's a chance we might catch some of that pretty heavy downpour here in a few minutes. So I'd like to get parked up and done driving for the night, and not have to park in the downpour I just drove through, because that was a really heavy downpour. So this looks busier, more crowded than it was last time. Definitely. Ooh, that was a bump, you could say. Yeah, this feels a lot more full than it was last time. So we may not be able to get a parking spot. There's a bobtail in that one. Man, some of these guys with their bright lights, killing me, man. Killing me. I mean, I know those aren't his brights, but he's got those extra bright, like LED bulbs or whatever. So yeah, it looks like there's no parking. What it looks like anyway. There's one spot here. You gotta curve it around this guy who is sticking out pretty far, because I have a feeling the guy behind him probably had to, you know, park. I have a feeling he had to park it the way he had to park it, you know. Does that make sense? I'm gonna get out and just see how I like that one, even though it's raining. I gotta get out there and see if I can get in that spot. Make sure that the guy on the other side, it's kind of dark in this parking spot, in this parking lot. So I'm gonna get out and just make sure I know what's going on behind me before I try and back into that spot. It's the only open spot I see here, so it's the one we're gonna go for. All right, we got it in here. It's like 2:30 in the morning Eastern time. We lost an hour there because of the time change, but no big deal. We got plenty of time to make our drive tomorrow. We actually got too much time. I was thinking about going home after I loaded this, but it would have been like paying for parking and unhooking the trailer and bobtailing around and that kind of thing, so I could have, you know, my wheels with me and all that. So anyway, it just kind of seemed like, you know what, let's just get on the road. And it's a Walmart load, so I can't show up early, and it doesn't deliver tomorrow, it delivers the next day, and it's only a few hundred miles away. But I just would have had to pay for parking and stuff, so I just said, nah, forget it. I'm just gonna go trucking, and I don't know, we'll see if we can find something to do tomorrow. But right now I'm gonna go in here and get some water and stuff to drink, and then call it a night. So love you guys, peace out, see you tomorrow.